back to our channel, dear White and our fans. Today is a great day to explore Lily and Kane's surprise wedding and whether their marriage will receive attention from everyone close to them. Because today we have a lot of drama to discuss, and trust me, you'll want to hear every detail. I cannot believe they did that. I am literally typing this up late at night because my brain is spinning so fast after watching the latest episode, and I just cannot sleep until I get these thoughts out of my system. Did we really just watch that happen? Did Kane Ashby actually just drop down and propose to Lily Winters out of nowhere? I am screaming at my television right now. I mean, I have been watching this show since 2015, and this is exactly the kind of chaotic, emotional whiplash that keeps me absolutely glued to the screen. But I am also pulling my hair out in frustration. Let's back up for a second because I need to process the sheer emotional weight of this entire storyline before I completely lose my mind. We all know Kane just went through absolute hell. He literally risked permanent paralysis to secretly donate bone marrow to Malcolm Winters. He put his entire life, his entire future mobility on the line to save Lily's biological father, and why? Because despite everything, despite the lies and the betrayal, he still loves her. So he looks Lily in the eyes, looking so raw and so emotional, and he just asks her to marry him again. He tells her that the surgery, the brush with death, it changed him. He wants to rebuild a real family with her, far away from all the toxic corporate power struggles that have been destroying their lives. And it was beautiful. It was such a pure, vulnerable moment. But then Lily opens her mouth. I swear, I love Lily, I really do, but sometimes I want to reach through the screen and shake her until she wakes up. Instead of just crying and saying yes and running off into the sunset to live a happy, peaceful life with the man who just saved her father, what does she do? She asks him to be the CEO of Chancellor. I mean, are you kidding me right now? Kane is literally begging for a peaceful family life away from the corporate drama, and Lily's grand solution is to shove him directly into the highest, most stressful executive chair in Genoa City. Because let's be real, Lily is completely delusional right now. She actually thinks this is the perfect solution. Victor Newman just summoned her to a secret meeting and handed her the keys to Chancellor, and she's acting like she just won the lottery. But we all know Victor Newman never does anything out of the goodness of his heart. He attached that incredibly toxic subclause to the deal, forcing her to either surrender her shares in the Chancellor Winters joint venture or execute a hostile takeover. Victor is playing a massive, twisted game of chess, and Lily is just happily dancing right into his trap, dragging Kane down with her. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about Kane's reaction, because for once in his life, the man is actually making sense. Kane is sitting there, probably having more flashbacks to everything Victor has ever done to him, and he's hesitating. And he should be. He brings up some incredibly valid points. He looks at Lily and is kinda like, Devin is going to absolutely hate this, and Kane is not wrong. Devin is already furious with Lily over that insane fake kidnapping stunt she pulled with Victor to trick Kane. Devin ripped her to shreds for using Maddie and Charlie as pawns in a corporate scheme. If Lily suddenly appoints Kane as the head of Chancellor, Devin is going to absolutely explode. But Devin isn't even the biggest problem here. Can we talk about Billy Abbott for a second? Billy is going to lose his actual mind when he finds out Kane is sitting in the CEO chair at Chancellor. Billy has been obsessed with his legacy, and he and Kane have a history of absolutely despising each other. Billy is already dealing with the shocking news of Sally Spector's pregnancy and all the drama with Adam, but you better believe he will drop everything to start a war if Kane takes over Chancellor. Kane knows this. Kane knows that accepting this job is basically painting a giant target on his own back. So what does Lily do? She completely brushes off his concerns. She sits there, looking entirely too confident, and insists that he doesn't need to worry about Devin or Billy. She actually has the audacity to say that Chancellor is hers now and she can do whatever she wants with it. I mean, is she serious? Has she learned absolutely nothing from her decades in Genoa City? You don't just take a company from Victor Newman and then start making rogue executive decisions without facing the consequences. And don't even get me started on Victor. Kane knows that Victor is going to be absolutely livid if Lily chooses him to run the company. Remember when Victor completely decimated Abbotts? Victor destroyed that company and left Kane with nothing but ashes. Victor is a ruthless, vindictive snake, and Kane is terrified that putting himself in the CEO position is going to endanger the entire Chancellor empire. Kane is practically begging Lily to see reason, to realize that putting him in charge is going to trigger a massive retaliation from the mustache himself. But here's the tragic, inevitable truth of the situation. We all know exactly how this is going to play out. Kane is going to say yes. I mean, it is Kane Ashby we are talking about here. The man cannot say no to Lily Winters to save his life. He is so deeply in love with her, so desperate to rebuild their family, that he will walk straight into a burning building if she asks him to. He is going to accept the CEO position because he thinks it will make her happy, and it is going to blow up in their faces spectacularly. I know some people are loving this Lane reunion, but personally, I am terrified for them, because if Kane takes that job, Victor is going to retaliate. And the spoilers are hinting at something so dark and so twisted that I am genuinely scared for Kane. Victor is currently holding Matt Clark at the Newman ranch. Yes, Matt Clark. The psychotic, violent criminal who caused the car crash, fueled Nick's fentanyl addiction, and chained Nick and Adam in a basement in Vegas. Matt is currently claiming to have amnesia, and Victor is putting him through a serious test. Victor literally said that if Matt passes the test, they will use him as an asset. Am I the only one connecting the dots here? If Lily defies Victor by putting Kane in charge of Chancellor, Victor is going to unleash Matt Clark on Kane. Victor is going to use a literal psychopath as his corporate attack dog to ruin Kane's life and force Lily into submission. It is so brilliant and so evil, and I am absolutely dreading it. Matt is desperate for redemption, and he will do whatever Victor orders him to do if it means staying out of prison. Kane won't just be fighting board members. He will be fighting a dangerous criminal who has nothing to lose. I've been watching the show for years, and this is exactly the kind of self-destructive cycle the writers love to put Kane and Lily through. Remember when they tried to be this ultimate corporate power couple before? Yeah, didn't work then either. They always let ambition and secrets tear their family apart. Kane just offered her a clean slate, a chance to walk away and just be happy, and Lily is choosing the corporate throne instead. It is so frustrating to watch them make the exact same mistakes over and over again. And yet, I can't look away. I am so emotionally invested in these characters that I am literally yelling at my screen, begging them to make better choices. I want Kane and Lily to succeed. I want them to have that beautiful family life they keep talking about. But I know this show, and I know that happily ever after doesn't exist in Genoa City without a massive fight. Lily thinks she is the boss now, but she has no idea what kind of storm she is inviting into her life. So here I am, half celebrating because my favorite couple might actually be getting married again, and half complaining because I know this CEO decision is going to end in absolute disaster. Billy is going to attack them in the press. Devin is going to ice Lily out of the family, and Victor is going to send Matt Clark to destroy them from the inside out. It is going to be an absolute bloodbath, and I am going to be sitting here, snacks in hand, watching every single second of it. What do you guys think? Is Lily making the biggest mistake of her life, or can Kane actually handle the pressure? Let me know, because I need to vent about this with people who actually get it.